About Time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang? I want to say thank you to everybody that has been taking out the time to watch the videos, like the videos, and leave the comments. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Pass the word about Rashawn's About Time Boxing. Become part of the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang. Let's get straight to it. April 10th, 2021. Jaron Ennis versus Sergey Lipinets. Everybody scream, Lipinets, Lipinets, Lipinets. Yeah. Come April 10th, I say Jaron Ennis makes an even bigger statement against Sergey Lipinets than he was going to make against Van Heerden. And if, for those who saw the Van Heerden fight, and if you honest with yourself, y'all knew what was getting ready to happen. Y'all knew what was getting ready to happen. There's no way you could see it and deny it. If you did, then something is wrong with your eyes. Your vision is effed up. So, April 10th, Jaron Ennis versus Sergey Lipinets for the IBO welterweight title. And the only thing I can say about that is, and the new. And it will be Jaron Ennis. Now, Lipinets got, to me, the two biggest names on his resume is Lamont Peterson and Mikey Garcia. He lost to Mikey, but he beat Lamont Peterson because Lamont Peterson fought the wrong fight. For those who saw that fight, y'all know Lamont Peterson fought the wrong fight. And Sergey Lipinets, he likes to give the appearance of being a busy fighter. He like to come forward and just, try to have a lot of upper body head movement, to try to appear to be busy. He likes to load up on his shots. He try not to waste, punches and, things like that. And that's all good. But Jaron Ennis don't waste no shots either. And his defense is way better. He can fight backing up. He can punch from different angles. Oh, and did I mention that he's one of the best switch hitters in the game? And a lot of people still not giving him credit for that. And y'all see Terrence Crawford do it, but the difference between Jaron Ennis and Terrence Crawford, when Terrence Crawford do it, it's because he's having trouble from the other side. Anytime you seen him start out fighting conventional and he start getting touched, he switch up. He did it against Gamboa, a few other people, but Jaron Ennis, he do it because he's good at it. He can confuse you with it and you don't know what's coming. You don't know which angle he's going to punch from. And for all these critics and people keep saying, oh, he can't take a punch, his defense is flawed, he ain't fighting nobody. You can't call the fighters that he get in the ring with nobodies. So when he gets in the ring with these fighters and he looks good, but to some people they say, oh, he only looked good because he didn't beat nobody. No, that's not it. That's a confirmation. Again, skill set, skill level. Watch The Last Stand with Brian Custer when Brian Custer asked him who was the best at 147. And he said, me. He said he can do it all. He got the skills. See, y'all just look at who he in the ring with as opposed to not watching his performance, his style. And how no matter who he get in the ring with, how stylistically they just can't match up to his in-ring ability. They can't match up to it. And for those people, y'all just don't want to give him his credit for for being a legitimate threat and a top contender, no longer a prospect. And I say with the statement that he's going to make in the fight against Lipinets is going to make him an even bigger threat. which means that these guys is really, they gonna keep running. They really not gonna want to fight him. Now he beats Lipinets to take the IBO welterweight belt. But I think that when he becomes the unified champion, unless somebody get up enough heart to fight him, he'll be a unified champion, by somebody vacating the belt. Because nowadays it seems like, people winning titles because people avoiding their mandatories or vacating belts so they don't have to fight certain people. I mean, come on, man. Since when did boxing become, about the fighters of the past, the throwback fighters? Nobody wasn't vacating no belts. I mean, you can probably relate that to Riddick Bowe when he didn't want to fight Lennox Lewis, even though I felt like Bowe probably would have won that fight. But he vacated dropped it in the trash. But I mean, other than that, fighters from back then, they didn't avoid nobody. And you didn't hear about them really crying about money either, because they really wanted to prove that they was the best. Now you got people saying they want to prove that they the best, but when it come time to fighting the people, so that they can solidify that claim, they don't want to fight them. So what part of the game is that? And I'm telling y'all, when Jaron Ennis, not if, when he beats Sergey Lipinets, because to me, Lipinets is just a blown up junior welterweight who's fighting at welterweight. And again, I don't want to hear nobody saying that either, like, oh man, well, he was too small for Ennis. I don't want to hear none of that. Y'all didn't say that when he fought Lamont Peterson. Y'all didn't say that when he fought Mikey, so I don't want to hear he's, oh, he's too big. Because y'all didn't say that when Mikey fought Errol Spence. Y'all didn't say Errol was too big for Mikey. Y'all didn't say Mikey was a blown up, junior middleweight. So this is a legitimate welterweight fight for the IBO welterweight title. And Jaron Boots Ennis will be victorious. Again, like, it's about, listen, it's not about favoring one over the other. It's about understanding the fight game, the styles, and how they do and don't match up. And studying and paying attention to different fighters and their style of fighting, how they fight in the ring. Sergey Lipinets, he don't his skill set does not match up. And on April 10th, y'all gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. Just like I told everybody what Cool Boy Steph was going to do. And everybody came up, some people called me a racist. Some people said, stop favoring people because of their skin color and all that kind of stuff. I didn't hear nobody say that when I said what Caleb Plant was going to do to Caleb Truax. And that came to flourish. I didn't hear nobody talking trash then, calling me racist and all that kind of stuff. It's about skill set. It's about styles. Styles make fights. That's a fact. But you got to also be able to understand how the styles do and don't match up. I keep saying this repeatedly. But for the people who favor certain people, and don't understand boxing for real, of course, y'all going to say certain things. And y'all entitled to that opinion. Y'all entitled to that. I don't knock that. Y'all entitled to that. But don't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, or call me a racist and different things like that, or saying I'm favoring people because of skin color and this, that, and the third and all. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. So April 10th, y'all gonna see a new IBO welterweight champion crowned. And he will be from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and his name is Jaron Ennis. But I don't want to hear nobody, trying to, take the victory away from him. Because Van Heerden got out of that fight, and y'all still tried to take that away. But nobody said nothing when Van Heerden fought Spence. And I told y'all what Van Heerden said to Jaron Ennis and his trainer, Derek Bosey Ennis, after the fight. Said that Ennis hits harder than Spence and stronger than Spence. And y'all talking about, oh, stop capping. He didn't say that. But then when Fight Hype did the interview with them, and y'all seen what was said, and I did the video a day after the fight, and told y'all about it, and people called me a liar, I'm capping and all this stuff. Like, come on, just because I don't tell y'all my sources and from which my information come, don't mean that it's not accurate. That's why it's called research. Do y'all's, because I do mine. And I'm telling y'all, Sergey Lipinets is not on Jaron Ennis' level. He's not. And April 10th, y'all gonna see it. But I want to know what y'all think. Who y'all got for the fight? Y'all think Lipinets has what it takes to beat Jaron Ennis? Or do y'all think or y'all think Jaron Ennis will pitch a shutout? Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about this fight coming up April 10th? Will Jaron be victorious? Will he make a bigger statement in this fight than he did in the Van Heerden fight? Because again, like I said, if y'all saw the Van Heerden fight, those of y'all who's going to be truthful with yourself, y'all know what was getting ready to happen in that fight. Y'all know what was even the commentators saw it. Brian Custer and all, they all saw it. They knew what was getting ready to happen. So will Jaron Ennis make a bigger statement in this fight? And will this bigger statement that he make cause the other fighters to keep running and to not want to fight him? Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Leave some comments. Please leave the comments. I want to know what y'all think. I want to know how y'all feel. Y'all got my position on it. Let me know what y'all think. Will Jaron Ennis become the new IBO welterweight champion? Because I already told y'all, in my opinion, he's already the uncrowned IBO welterweight champion. So who wins? Do y'all think? And honestly, I see Jaron Ennis stopping Sergey Lipinets. I see him stopping Lipinets inside 8 rounds. From between like 6 to 8 rounds. Some people say he may stop him sooner. But I think that Jaron Ennis is looking to make another huge statement. I think he's looking to send a message, because he's already put the welterweight division on notice. So I think he's looking to send a message. And the only thing that I can say come April 10th, message received.